you night readers. Welcome to Tarot Nights. It is good to have you all here. It is good to see everyone, and I'm glad to have so many people here already. I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing well. So let's get you guys in and see where we are. There we are. That's where we are right there. It is good to see you all. Yeah, it's nice to see you all. Always. So, what's going on, my friends? Lisa, Yvonne, Little Light, Freedom, Anya, Wicked Wicked Fairy, CM. Hey, Barb, man, what's going on? Christina, the sound is bad. How bad could it be? How bad is it? Now I gotta put headphones on and listen. How bad is it? Is it really bad? Terrible? I don't know. I can't hear anything, so hang on. Oh yeah, sound sounds all right to me. I don't hear anything bad. Sounds okay to me. It sounds like I'm driving through a tunnel with a speakerphone on. That's interesting. I turned everything off. Well, that doesn't make any sense now, does it? All right, how's that? Better? I never get this right for some strange reason. For some strange reason, I just don't get this right. I don't know. You'll have to tell me if it gets better. I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything bad, for sure. Oh, well, I'm sorry, guys. If you can't hear it, I'll take care of it. I will kick me out. I will kick me out of the stream, and that'll be the end of that. Blister Gamer, how are you? Jessica, good to have you. So, Olga, how are you? Diva Bomber, welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see so many on a Monday evening. So here in the United States, we set the clocks back, we set the clocks ahead this weekend. Yeah, we set our clocks ahead this weekend. Horrible. It's the worst time of the year because you lose an hour of sleep, and oof, you really feel that hour, I'll tell you what. But around the world, you did not all have to set your clocks ahead. So it's earlier. It is 1 hour earlier. So you guys should be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. It's an echo. All right, you know what? There we go. It is it's only 10 o'clock for you, Anya, and Lisa, and Yvonne, and all my Western European family. All right, so hello, Mutable Fire, welcome. Yeah, much better. It's so much better when you guys don't have to see me or hear me twice, right? You don't need to hear me. You saw me. That was good, right? You got a chance to see me. Here, I'll give you the show. Here you are. There I am. There's all my friends. All right, so I see you and you and you and you and you and you. Oh, and look, there's one of you. Yeah. All right. So it's good to have you all here. Anyhow, But let's get down to what the show's about. A little bit, right? Just a wee bit. So I was not here last night, and I appreciate everyone for understanding that. It was a tough day. It was a tough day. I will say, to put it mildly. But I am back, and I almost decided I was going to do a show last night because I was home in time, and I thought, maybe hanging out here with my friends would make me feel better. And then I just kind of didn't. I just kind of didn't do it. I don't know. You can understand. All right, so a future family read for you, Lise. I think, future family-wise, things are getting serious, right? You have to fall back on the things you know, all the traditions that you know. You need to fall back on that kind of stuff. You need to realize that, even because someone feels isolated and you feel like there's a bit of a loss, you feel like you can't reach this person, right? There's somebody in the family you just feel like you can't reach, no matter what. However, I do think that this is just, this is just the change that has been going on for so long, right? This just continuously cycles around and around and around. It doesn't change. It doesn't go anywhere. Nothing does anything different. It's always the same. So now you have to decide, what is it that makes you happy? Choose your happiness, right? You control it. You are the person who is in complete control of what makes you happy. So I think you just have to continue forward. You're just going to have to continue forward doing your own thing, right? And I know the whole future family, it's kind of how it is for everybody. It's a matter of everybody's going to have to just continue on with their friendly selves, right? They've got to continue on with the compassion that they all have. They have to continue on with the charisma that everybody has, and that sense of making everyone feel good and trying to make each other feel good. And I do think that, that's how things are going to be for the future. This person, you may just, you may never be able to reach them. You guys none of you may be able to reach them ever, unfortunately. And that's all I can tell you. That's what I get for you, Lisa. I know it's not what you want to hear. It's not what anybody wants to hear. I know that. So Jessica, I don't know who's Mr. Doug in the Cates family. Will Johnson, thank you. I do. I feel better. I am, it was just a very sad day. We were celebrating, we were mourning, I guess, the anniversary of the passing of the great matriarch of this family, my grandmother. And, she was one of those people you thought would never leave us, right? You ever meet somebody or have someone in your family and you think to yourself, this person will live forever. They will live forever. Oh, you guys change your clocks back in 2 weeks, huh? Well, at least you got good two good weeks of getting some rest in before you change those clocks and stuff. Because I'll tell you, it's a pain in the neck. Jessica, I still don't get it. I'm still not catching on. Okay, that's good. Yeah, there you go. I'll give you a thumbs up. just shake my head and Just open my eyes wide and nod up and down. So, all right. So, general read for you, Yvonne. Sorry. Let's see. I dropped cards. Oh, and an extra one came out there, so we'll leave it out there. I know you've always said that when I'm dealing the cards out, if one comes out, well, please use it. And I certainly will. It's only when I shuffle that I don't use them, because then I know that my shuffling skills are terrible anymore. All right, so Yvonne, I think, again, same as I just told Lisa, you really have the opportunity to decide what's going to make you happy. You have to move into a place that's going to make you happy. Move to that area, to that part of your life that's going to make you happy, not everybody else, not I just don't see where you're going to be able to make everybody happy all the time. It's just not going to work. And that if you keep trying that, and I know it's hard, and I really get it, because I do the same thing, right? I try to make everybody happy, and it doesn't always work. And then you have to put your guard up because somebody comes back and they're not happy. Well, sure enough, that's what happens, right? Then somebody gets to become defiant, you become sensitive, and then you put your walls up. But there's always, you always have the opportunity to grow. You have the opportunity to grow. You are protecting the family that you have, right? You're protecting your family. Your family of 4. You're nurturing, you're motherly, right? You are the mom. What else? I shouldn't say motherly. You are the mom of your 2 children. Maybe sometimes you have to feel like you're the mom of your husband as well. I know my wife does. She feels that way all the time. I see where maybe something, so there's going to be somewhere for you to go. You're going to maybe go on a trip. And I don't think it's going to be I don't think a vacation or holiday, but I think it's, just going out during the day at some point. I think something's going to happen where you get to go out during the day, or someone gets to go out throughout the day, and that'll be good news, right? Because that means things are moving in a good direction. So don't, even though you're bored now, you're kind of bored. You're kind of like, there's nothing going on and there's nothing else to do. And I'm tired of it all. And I just want to get out of the house, right? You just want to go somewhere, but you're bored. I think this boredom's going to come to an end at some point soon. And then you'll get that chance to get out of the house. All right. That's what I got for you. That is what I see for you. Hey, Nexus, how are you? It's good to have you here. So, it's a little light. What's going on? Can I tell you what's stopping the Gemini from coming towards you? What is stopping the Gemini from coming towards you? What's stopping the Gemini? What is stopping the Gemini from coming towards you? Well, that is a good question. I just need to have a new good answer, right? I just need a good answer to give you. All right, let's see what we get. What's stopping the Gemini from coming towards you? Oh, why am I missing my back? There we go. Say, why am I missing all my stuff? Just a click of the button, and there it is. So I'll tell you to start. I think you have been very open and honest and kind and sharing with the Gemini. So I think you're doing all that you can. I think you're doing all you can. You're trying all you can. Everything. I just think there's something or someone there that is resisting everything you're doing. Everything you do is being resisted by someone or something, right? So this way you can't move forward. You can't keep moving in the right direction if something is strongly resisting. It's just not going to work, right? So you need to have justice. You need to reflect on things. You need some kind of balance. And maybe that's the whole idea, right? Because Geminis are the twins, and that's duality. And well, if things are not balanced in a Gemini, they are not going to be able to come toward you. If they can't get themselves straight, get themselves balanced, I think they're just fighting amongst them. I think the Gemini is fighting amongst themselves, whether or not or how to exactly do this. And by doing that, it just is slowing down the whole process. It's slowing everything down because there's this internal conflict with the Gemini. So they want to move forward. They haven't got themselves balanced right now. So there's internal conflict. And that internal conflict is absolutely keeping them from you. That is putting up resistance against you, because here you are doing everything right. You're doing all that you can do and everything that you're supposed to do. All right? And that's what I get for you. All right, little light. So yeah, you're welcome, little light. I hope I answered it by the end. I see where you wrote in there, but why is that? And well, yeah, I hope by the end of the reading you got the answer to that. Hey, Maggie Polo. I'm still seeing fields and skies and stuff. You missed it. I had the whole screen, full screen picture of me up here to start the show out. Yeah, I know. I am going to tell you guys something. I'm going to tell you some exciting news coming up. More excitement, right? Always exciting news. Friday at 12 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Eastern, over on Modern Priscilla Tarot's channel, on her YouTube channel. She and I are doing a teaching segment. We are going to teach, this will be the first of hopefully many different teaching segments that we'll be doing, but we are going to teach a course. It's not really a course. It's just for anybody who is interested in starting their own tarot channel. We are going to do a show called Starting a Tarot Channel for Newbies. It'll be on Friday. Like I said, this coming Friday at 12 o'clock Central Time, 1 o'clock Eastern. So if anybody wants to stop in and see it, if anybody wants some ideas to do their own tarot show, which some of this could be aimed at other types of shows. If you were looking just to do any type of a YouTube show, this part of this will apply to that. And I think you guys would enjoy it if you are interested in such a thing. Now, not everybody is, and I don't expect to see everybody there. It's not like you should be there for it. And I have my regular show Friday night. However, yeah, if you're interested in starting a tarot channel for newbies, for new people, right? For just like I was a year ago, and just like Modern Priscilla Tarot was back in July of last year. We've learned a lot in this past time, and sure enough, we want to share that information with everybody who wants it, and help. We want to help. People helped us. People helped me, and people helped Modern Priscilla Tarot, and we are just looking to pay it forward to anybody that wants that type of help. So, all right. So, freedom is the landlord picking you next weekend for the place that you looked at. All right, let's see what we get. I hope your mom is doing well. Hope things are going okay for her. And again, I still hope that you are healing well. Maybe your healing is completely done and I'm just drawing it out way too long, huh? Maybe that's the case. Maybe you've been completely healed for a long time now. I don't know. But let's see what we get for you. Yeah, so the teaching thing is just a pay it forward from the people who gave it to us, right? People who taught me how to do this. Then, myself and others helped Modern Priscilla Tarot learn how to do it. And now we want to share it with other people who would like to do the same thing. Don't forget, though, it's not on my channel. It is on Modern Priscilla Tarot's channel. All right. So, is the landlord picking you guys next weekend. I think there's going to be a change, right? There is a necessity for this. Things are inevitable. This is it. Something is going to happen. There's going to be a transition, right? Things are going to transition. Could that be a move? Yeah, that could definitely be a move. Four of Pentacles says what? Hold on to everything you've got, right? Save, save, save. Well, what are you saving for? You're saving for this place. All right. So there you go. 2 out of 2. We're really looking towards going into this whole thing. Justice says there's going to be some kind of, authority or court. Yes, I see you changed your picture, Maggie Polo. I will have to look now. There's going to be court, or there's going to be some kind of authority or something to that effect involved with this whole idea. And I think the landlord is authority, right? That would be an authority figure. He is the one who's going to make a decision. And that's exactly what you're looking for. So I do think that person the person of authority is going to bring this search for a new place to completion. And that's going to feel like you've achieved something, and you've achieved happiness, you've achieved joy, and you will find your place in life. And then, of course, the Five of Pentacles. This Five of Pentacles clearly shows that somebody wants to take you and move you to a new place. They want to move you to a new place. They are taking you somewhere, and it's like, okay, I am the landlord, and I want you to come stay at my place, and I'm picking you. So now I'm taking you with me, and off we go. Right? So I have to say, Freedom, it seems like all the cards point to yes. And that is what the cards are saying. That's what the cards are saying for you. I do see you, Maggie Polo. See, now that is a nice picture. Very, very nice. Anya, how are you? Anya, how are you doing? How is your family? I hope they're doing all right. I hope they're getting through, and I hope things are going all right with them. Bartman, by the way, you are very welcome. I was glad to be able to be there. I was there listening. I was also on a phone call at the same time, so I did not get a chance to really comment a whole lot and stuff. But I was there, and I was listening in the background, and I think that show that you were doing this afternoon was a very interesting idea. I don't know if it wouldn't work for me. Let's put it that way. It would not work for me because I don't think I have enough to talk about like that. Where I could just, hang out and talk for however long, for an hour or so. But I do think that you do it well, and I think, you're doing a great job with it, and I was glad I was able to be there and support you. So I did throw a like up for you, of course. Absolutely. And I did let you know I was there. So awesome job, my friend. All right. Anya, will you get the energy you need this week? Will you find that? Will you find that energy? Yes and no. How's that for indecisive, huh? Oh, he's suffering. Oh, no. Jeez. I'm glad you don't see me on camera. I'm glad I took that camera off. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that. That's terrible news, that he's starting to suffer. But are you going to be able to have the energy you need this week? Again, I think it's going to be a bit of a struggle for you. You're going to have to really be ready to fight. You're going to have to protect yourself from depression and sadness creeping in again. Because I really think that's what some of this is. Some of this stuff that's poking down at you, I think it's depression. I think it's sadness. And I think it's trying to make you feel smaller than you are. It's making you feel like you are, not that strong Anya that you've always been. All right. I do think that you'll get moving in a good direction. You will get moving a little quicker at some point during the week. And yes, you will start heading in the right direction. Right. Speed will pick up because you've got the Knight of Swords, and that is the fastest moving knight. And you will head in the right direction because the Eight of Wands says, there is movement in a good direction. And I think that there will be a time, or at least a day during this week, that everybody will feel good for at least one day. But right now, absolutely, what do I feel for you? What do I feel from this reading, and what do I feel just for your family is heartbreak, right? Heartache, heartbreak, pain, and hurt and grief. And you know that there's challenges coming. I didn't know that your dad was starting to suffer when I pulled the cards, but as soon as you said that, and I knew what the last card was, I knew exactly why. Oh, well, there you go. See, this is telling you here that Wednesday is the day. I told you there's going to be one day that's going to be that's going to be happy, and that's going to be it. That's the reason your parents' anniversary, 42nd anniversary, will be on Wednesday. Yeah, and there will be that happy day this week. I did mention that there will be a happy day. That's going to be it. All right. I'm really sorry, Anya. I am so pulling for you guys. Freedom, you're still healing. Well, I'm constantly hoping, and constantly thinking of your healing. And I see that you said your mom is going to rehab today. So, hopefully that is a good sign that things are working out and she's getting better. It's going to be, I think with your mom, unfortunately, it's going to be a bit of a longer road, right? Because rehab does take a while. But yeah, I think she's lucky to be alive. I think she's lucky to be where she is. And I think she's getting good care. So, gosh, I don't know. Anya, that hit me hard. I know. You guys don't usually hear me get choked up or anything, but I don't know. I have such high hopes, and for things, for your family and for your dad. I don't know your dad, of course. I don't know your family, obviously. Anything like that and all. But just from the things you've told me and everything, I feel I feel an amount of respect for him. And I think that's, maybe that's what choked me up. Maybe that's what upsets me. So, all right. Wicked Fairy, you'd like to know how the Taurus feels now that you came back to social media. The Taurus feels comforted. The Taurus feels like they can become whole again. Like they can be one with you. They can be somebody, they can contact you and talk to you and spend time understanding and seeing what you're doing. I think this has made them, I think before this, they felt like there was a lot of weight on their shoulders, but now they feel like there's an opportunity. Things are changing. Things are completely changing, right? It was time for a change. There was a need for a change, and now things are moving in a good direction. Things are definitely starting to move forward like they should again, and they're moving in a good direction. Now you just have to decide, is it the right thing to do? And you're going to have to decide that on your own. You have to reflect a little bit, right? You have to kind of do a little soul searching and checking out and see, was it worth going back on to social media? Was that a good thing, or are you sacrificing yourself to do it? But that's what I think the Taurus is feeling. Okay. All right. That's what I get for you. Christina, my dear friend, how are you? Again, thank you for such kind words on Friday evening during the anniversary show. You are my friend. I'm not saying other people are not my friends here. Don't get that wrong. I am good. I am doing all right. So your question is, what will R, the male, tell you about the question you have for him? R, the male. What will R, the male, tell you about the question you have for him? You're welcome, Freedom. You're welcome for your reading. Anya, you are also very welcome. Yeah, you do. You have, I'll tell you, this is our family, right? This is the Night Reader family of friends here. And you are right. You can come here and you can get support. You can get that here. You will get that here. That's what we all do. Everybody here supports each other. When somebody's going through something bad, everybody else is on their side and works along with them and talks to them and tries to help. Right? And everybody who ever comes here knows how to get in touch with me personally. So if you guys ever need to talk to me about something, feel free. I am here and I'm very easy to get in touch with. And I respond quickly. There are a lot of you that I have spoken to outside of this show on a personal level. And, sure enough, many good conversations. All right, so what will R, the male, tell you about the question you have for him? I think R is going to tell you that I think R is going to be a little bit judgmental of what you have to say. I think there's a choice involved, and I don't think they really want to make a decision at this point. So I think they are going to, put up this, I'm very smart kind of front and be very structured and disciplined. And that's how they're going to approach this. All right. I think they know they don't want to make a decision, but they know they're going to have to. And when they do, the decision is going to be final. It's going to be very decisive. It's going to be, very quick and, final, basically. I think this person is, an energetic, friendly kind of person. They're very honest, and that's going to be important. They're going to be honest. Whether you want to hear the honesty or not, that's up to you. But there is going to be an honest answer. And, after that, you may not be able to get in touch with them for a while. You may just not be able to get in touch with them for a little while. They may be hard to reach. And that's, I think that's what's going to happen when you tell R, or I'm sorry, what R will tell you and how R will respond about the question that you have for him. I hope that makes sense to you, Christine. I hope it makes sense. It seemed like a very clear story to me about it, but I don't know what the question is. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm close or not. And hey, right? You know me. I could be completely wrong. I've said this a million times. I could be completely wrong. I just read cards, right? They're just cards. Yeah. So, and that's that. So, Freedom, yeah, it was sad to know that you almost lost her. And I have to tell you, I felt that way too. I felt very sad for you. I understood that was, I understood that how upset you were and stuff. And, of course, I've had your mom here on the show before. So I've met her through the show. And sure enough, she's a very nice woman. So yeah, it would have. I'm glad she is getting better. I'm glad she's recovering. I am good, Olga. It is great to have you here. Thank you so much. Diva Bomber, will Jay the Aries come back to your life? Will Jay the Aries come back to your life? All right, so let's see what we get. Let us see. Yes. My answer is yes. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm sure you want to know why, right? You want to know why I say yes? Yes is my short answer. My answer here, of course, is there's an emotional connection coming to you. Something strong, some strong emotional connection, right? It's coming your way. There's the Two of Cups. Two strong emotions coming together. I think there is going to be a lot of giving, and I think that giving is going to make you feel very thankful. I think there's going to be kindness, right? And those are all good ways and good reasons to feel like things will go well. And of course, if they do go well, that will make you very thankful. I think there's success in this. endeavor of getting back together. I think there is a lot of support to do it. And I think you have a lot of confidence in it. So much confidence that you feel like completing this whole comeback and this whole being reunited is going to really complete you. It's going to make you feel like you've achieved something. And once you do that, that's going to make you very, very happy. This is the sun. It's going to make you happy. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel warm and that loving warmth all around you and joy, right? It puts you in the light. It brings you into the light, into the spotlight. So yeah, I see all good things here for you, Diva Bomber. So that's why my answer to you is yes. Oh. So, Blister Gamers, could I please tell you something about your future spouse, like his physical appearance, personality, and stuff? Now, we don't usually talk about people's stuff on my show. Yes. Oh, that was terrible. We don't talk about people's stuff. So I don't know how much stuff I will be telling, but I will do my best to discuss some physical traits or some personality traits. What you want to see here, of course, is a lot of court cards, because those are the things that are going to give you personalities and, you know, learning the way that people are going to be. Those are the cards that you want for that. That gives you physical, that gives you personality, and court cards are good. Also, you know, then I would say the major arcana cards are good. And you got 3 court cards and 1 major arcana card. So that's pretty darn good. That should give us a pretty good idea of what this person's going to be like. And of course, the Knight of Wands right off the bat tells you this is somebody who is really excited. This is somebody who's going to be extremely excited to meet you. And once they do meet you, they have a million ideas of what they want to do and places they want to go and things they want to do and all kinds of creative, adventurous ideas. And they are ready to go, ready to move. This person's going to be a people person. Now, if you are not a real high energy, fast paced kind of person, don't let this weigh you down. Do not let this weigh you down, because the Queen of Cups is here and she's saying that yes, you'll have a close relationship. It will be successful. It will be happy. It will help you with some emotional healing that you may have needed from the past. Right? It may get you out of a funk that you may have been in. And this person is going to be very magnetic. They're going to really draw you in. You're going to be drawn to them because that's the kind of person that they are. Right? I think this is what you're hoping for, right? This is what you hope for. This is what you want. This is what is going to inspire you once this person comes along. You're going to feel inspired by them because that's the person that you're going to know. Now, you also need to remember that this person is going to be a bit independent. There are going to be times when they want to have their own time away from the relationship, or away from a let's see, away, just alone time, just time on their own to do their own thing, right? Hang out with friends, right? Go out hanging out with the guys kind of deal. And you're either going to have to be able to accept that, or this is not going to be the person for you. So, all right. That's what I get. That's what I get. Physical personality type of thing for you. And a little stuff at the end. All right. Thank you, Blister Gamers. I appreciate it. Oh, Art is a family friend. As a friend. Art is a friend, and you have a question for him about Ivan. Interesting. Maggie, yes, these are funny cards. They're cute. This is called Tarot in Wonderland, and it is made by the same woman who does the Wizard's Tarot. As you can see, the writing on the bottom. Well, you can't see. You can see the writing on the bottom looks very much the same. She also does the Llewellyn basic tarot deck. That one does not have the same writing, but she does that deck as well. And many more. Many, many more. Matter of fact, that's her name, Barbara Moore. And she is a very nice woman. She and I spoke through emails, believe it or not. Yes. She wrote to me after I wrote to her, and she replied, just like Anna.K. I use the Anna.K deck all the time. I wrote to Anna.K once I got the deck, and she wrote back to me. It was very nice. So, So Olga, there's so much going on now for you, huh? You're tired of your boss. You'll probably quit. But on the other hand, it seems like you might meet with Kevin in Turkey. Interesting. Could I tell you, is there anything positive coming your way? All right. So, is there anything positive coming your way, Olga? I hope so. Yes, her decks do complement each other. This one is very, very colorful also, as you can tell. All right, is there anything good coming your way? I think your whole idea of feeling very energetic, right? You have that energy about you. You're like a little fireball. That's you. You're just full of energy. You're full of passion and charisma and friendliness. I'm just afraid that there's the opportunity or the chance that there could be, that you could get your heart broken, that you could feel, you could get hurt, and then you would have to move on. And I think moving on would be very difficult for you. I think moving on would require you, it would make you very unbalanced at this point. Not, just not feeling right. You wouldn't feel good, obviously, about it. You would start taking things much, much slower in life. And, I think you would have to find some patience in that. Yeah, well, that's it then. This is really got to do with your boss. Because here, I think that you and Kevin do have a chance of meeting in Turkey, and I do think that that is going to be a positive thing, but I don't think it's going to be as soon as you think it is. I think it's going to take a while. The Knight of Pentacles means things are moving very slowly. And again, going to Turkey, I think is just going to be one more thing in the, one more thing that goes slow for you. It doesn't move the way that you want it to. So, that's what I get for you, Olga. I'm sorry if it's not quite what you wanted to hear, but I think there's good things coming for you and Kevin. I think the whole thing with your boss is going to be painful. I think it's going to be hurt. You're going to hurt, but you got to move on. You do know that you have to move on. So as long as you're aware of it, I think you're going to be all right. Oh, okay. Let's see what's happening here. All right, so Maggie. Yeah, patience again. I know. Patience, right? Blister Gamer, you are welcome. You are very welcome for the reading. Maggie, you had a question somewhere up here. I just saw it. Oh, you want to rent an apartment? Will you be allowed to have a dog? If you rent an apartment, will you be allowed to have a dog? You're waiting for an answer from the landlady. See, now we can see each other eye to eye. Now I know who I'm reading for. That always makes a difference to me. I don't know. I like to know who I'm reading for when I do the readings. I know you guys want to know, well, you want to see us. Why don't we get to see you, right? Of course. Who doesn't say that? Everybody says that. Well, hey, everybody. It's just nice. It's nice to see everybody. And it's always good to say hello. So, hello to all my friends. All right, back to the show. All right. So, will they allow a dog? You're waiting to hear from the landlady. The prescriber, hello, and thank you for the compliment. I do appreciate that. I have heard that once or twice before, that people like my voice. And, well, I do appreciate that from you. So welcome. Please become a new subscriber for me. I would appreciate that. Make sure you get your notifications so that you can see I'm here every single day. And then it doesn't cost you anything, right? It costs you nothing to do it. And it means the world to me. So thank you. All right, Maggie, I'm looking right at you and I'm saying to you, it's a toss-up, right? There's a decision that has to be made. Dogs allowed or no dog allowed. No dogs allowed or dogs allowed. I think your landlady she's going to make a decision. She is going to make a decision. It's going to be very decisive. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be a good decision for you. Because I think it's coming from a person who is very friendly, very loving, very warm, and someone who is really going to come up with a creative way for you to be able to have the dog, because that's really what you want. And I think I think the landlady is a compassionate person. So you need to have a little bit of confidence, right? You've already taken the initiative by asking. So now just have confidence in what's going to happen. And I think then, the answer will come down, and I think the answer will be very fair. I think it'll restore your idea in the landlady. I think you'll feel relief at the end of the whole thing. All right, Maggie? And that's what I get for you. So I think she's going to let you have the dog. And it is so nice to finally get to see you. Maybe she'll let you, CM says, maybe she'll let you have cats and rabbits. There you go. Maybe that's what those cards meant. Maybe. Maybe some cats and rabbits in there too. I did not see cats and rabbits in those cards though, CM. Yeah, Jessica, we're waiting, right? The world's waiting to see you too, my friend. Hello, magician. Oh, we just had your card. So, prescriber, can you ask, will positivity come through for you? You recently felt this connection to your intuition, which caused you to make someone cry out of joy by giving them a tip at a restaurant you went to. Well, there you go. So you're asking if positivity will come through you, and you've already made somebody extremely happy by giving them a nice tip at a restaurant. So I would be willing to say, prescriber, that you already have had positivity come through. Oh, that is true. You're right, CM. You are absolutely 100% right. I just was not paying attention enough. I didn't look close enough. You're right. Once again, CM, you are correct. You are like my proofreader. Thank you for keeping me in line. So prescriber, I think your positivity's already come through. If you've made somebody already have a wonderful day, so much that their happiness spilled out in tears. You felt a strong connection, apparently, to this server, to the person who was serving you. Hey, Sunflower Sun, it's nice to have you here. So, I think things in your life are changing. Natural Beauty, absolutely, you can donate. Because I am right at the end of the show and I did not realize it. So this is the last free reading, but yes, if you donate, you can still get a reading. Donation information is across the bottom of the screen, and it's also in the show description. It made you cry as well. I'm going to tell you, and here's a little insider information about the old Night Reader Tarot. When I do something nice for someone, even when it was my children at Christmas time, and when I could see the happiness in their eyes or in their face or anything, if I could see that kind of happiness that I know was a genuine, full-on happy, I can't help but cry right along with them. So, yep, makes me cry too. So I see things changing in your life. Maybe not all the time would you have done this. Maybe this isn't something that you would have always done. Right? Maybe not. But things have changed. You feel much happier in your life. Your life seems to be going in a much better direction than you thought it was before, right? You're not feeling so frustrated. You're not feeling so bored. You're not feeling like you've just had too much and you can't take any more. You have found moderation. That's what you've found. You have found that you are able to do things at a slower pace. And by doing them at a slower pace, you're able to, what is it? Stop and smell the roses, right? And well, there's one reason that that's happening, and that's all because of you. I think you have learned some patience. Maybe you are learning patience. Now, just because you're nice and just because you feel like, this is a turn in your life and you're moving in a direction, which is in a good way, which is nice. And that's a great thing. I think it's a wonderful thing, that you made somebody feel good and everything and all. And obviously it made you feel good. But don't let people walk all over you because you're kind. That is an issue, right? You can be kind, but you don't want to get walked all over because of it. Unfortunately, this is me. All right? And that's what I get for you. All right, prescriber, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Natural Beauty, thank you so much for your donation. Again, I do appreciate the donation and I appreciate the generosity. Thank you, prescriber. I appreciate it. Don't forget, folks, if you did not get a reading tonight and you wanted one, I will be here again tomorrow night, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Eastern Standard Time, 6 o'clock. I will be back again tomorrow night. Get here early. Get your questions in. And we will do our best to get your questions answered. All right? So keep that in mind, please. If you did not get a reading tonight and you can wait till tomorrow night, awesome. If you can't wait till tomorrow night and you have to have an answer tonight, and that's okay, then you can donate and still get a reading this evening. All right, so Natural Beauty, you think Nancy is not going to do your reference like she said. What's the outcome of you getting a job at the hospital? Thank you, prescriber, though. I appreciate it, and thanks for being here. You don't think Nancy is going to do the reference? She's not going to give you a reference like she said she was, huh? That would be evil. And I think you're kind of fed up with Nancy. I really do. I think you are tired and sick and tired of Nancy. And something, Nancy's going to get hers. If she does not help and she doesn't do what she was asked and said, if she doesn't keep her promise, let's put it that way. If she doesn't keep her promise, well, then you know what? She's going to have to answer for it at some point in her life. Something's going to come up where someone's going to make a promise to her. And sure enough, they're not going to do it. And what comes around goes around, right? So is it going to be a bit of a mystery? Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a mystery what Nancy does. You have to understand that, right? Because you know Nancy, and again, you've already been fed up with her, so you're going to have some patience with that part of this whole process. I think right now you are worried about it. It's been causing you trouble, and it's been I think it's been causing you to have some anxiety. I think it's been causing you to have your mind is racing, and you feel like you just can't get to sleep and stuff like that. But I think in the end, I really think in the end, you're not worried about her. You're worried about the job at the hospital. That's what you're worried about, I think. I think you're concerned and anxious about the job, of getting the job in general, not about Nancy. I think in the end, though, I really do believe in the end that there will be the people at the hospital who are actually doing the decision making, the ones who are going to make the decision whether you get the job or don't get the job, are going to be very kind. I think they're going to understand. I think they're going to receive the I think I think you're going to here's okay, let me get back. Here it shows somebody giving to someone else. Well, that's them, I think, giving you the job. That's the feeling I get. I get that feeling because of kindness. I get that feeling because they want to give something to you, and sure enough, I think that gift that they want to give, what they want to offer to you, is the job that you're looking for, even with or without Nancy's help. And that's what I get for you, Natural Beauty. All right. So thank you for your donation. Thank you for your generosity. I do appreciate it. And good luck with your job at the hospital. All right. Let me take one last look. I do not see any. I don't see any other donations, so that was my last reading. I hope you all enjoyed the show tonight. I hope you'll come back again tomorrow night. The show's called Tarot Nights. I'm here every single night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. I am the Night Reader Tarot, and I certainly hope to see you all here tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you then. Bye now.